Hey guys, welcome back to Majora's Mask. I'm a fucking piece of shit and I hate myself and I deserve the worst. Um, yes. Today I'm gonna get the fifth bottle and then I'm gonna go get that stray fairy.
I had a lot of respect for my boss or my team lead at work, and then I found out he didn't know what the word objectively meant. And
Hey,
honestly,
that word doesn't exist.
the way I throw that word around, if you don't know what that means, I just can't communicate with you.
Well,
We were talking
objectivity
about
doesn't exist, so you don't have to know what it means.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't exist.
video games, right? And we were just talking about how it's audacious of Nintendo to price any of their fucking video games at $70. Like for them to make them the same price as PS5 games. And I made the statement
Fuck
that
you. Fuck off.
I made the statement that
I can't believe they're making their better games cost the same price.
hey, just shut up. I don't care. This isn't even about that opinion. But all I said was that the Switch is objectively inferior hardware, right? Which is true. It's objectively inferior hardware. Um, and he said, "There's nothing objective about it. It's just inferior." So he's one of those fucking
Oh, he
idiots who
thought it meant
thinks
he thought
he
subjective, but
think people who think objective means subjective are so stupid.
That's like people who mix up million and billion. Also, my controller vibrates along with like the footsteps of Epona.
I don't think I've known anyone who mixed those up since like third grade.
I'm in a
No, I
Discord
know
server where this
people.
guy keeps spelling the name Dylan, Dillion, and just won't stop even when I point it out to him.
Dillion.
Dillion.
Alright, let's hurry the fuck up and see if I can get the fucking fifth bottle in time, because I only have till morning of the third day.
Your mom has it till the morning of the third day.
Oh, it's Mother's Day.
True, it is. Forgot about that. I bought my mom a gift and it came like a week and a half early, so I didn't have to worry about Mother's Day.
My mom's taking a trip to Italy, so I got her an English to Italian dictionary.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice of you.
Oh wait, this isn't the the third bottle is the next day is on the third day.
My mother told
Guys,
me I want
birthday.
these fancy light bulbs, and then I got her those fancy light bulbs, and that's that's how that happened.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I still haven't set them up for her. I probably should have done that today, but I did sleep for like 5 hours during the afternoon, so it just didn't come up.
I fucking hate. What is going on? My controller's pressing buttons for me.
Oh no!
Okay, we're good. Guys, we're good. We no longer have to worry.
We're cool, we're cool.
Yeah. What do you guys think about games that require wikis?
Oh, you mean like Zelda?
Zelda does
Yeah.
not require a wiki. You're just bad. Breath of the Wild. I'll give you Breath of the Wild, but
See, people will call you trash for like not being able to navigate Ocarina of Time when they spent like their entire childhood watching videos about Ocarina of Time on YouTube.
Like they
fuck
just
off.
internalized it,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
they really got it from the same source.
okay. But for real though, Ocarina of Time is actually a children's game.
I think there are definitely like parts where it's just kind of like, what the fuck do I do? And it's just
Yeah, no, I get that.
There's
Like,
also a strong
Final
difference between children games now and children games in the 1990s.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
also,
Back in
like,
the
Final
'90s,
Fantasy
kids didn't
VII
beat games.
Yeah. Also, Final Fantasy VII had like a shit ton of like just like where the fuck do I go? And it's like, oh, you have to go to this one village you went to like one time.
I feel like our understanding of how often people actually beat games is inflated. Like, I feel like most people don't actually like beat the majority of their games that they play. I feel like more
Yeah.
people than you would guess just like get halfway through a game and never play it again, or just get stuck somewhere.
You're probably right.
I don't think most people invest like a crazy amount of time into video games. It's just like people who are particularly gamers.
Yeah.
I want to invest time in video games so bad. I just have this brain rot where I will just turn it off and go watch fucking TV instead. I want to play video games, but my brain won't let me.
It's kind of an L.
The only time I play video games is once a year when the new Pokemon game comes out. And then I don't anymore.
Pokemon.
It's good.
You say that.
It is an enjoyable game for me, somebody who likes that type of game, whereas for you, it is not enjoyable. See, Jason, you come at things with the wrong attitude. I think that everything is for somebody, and
listen, I am like absolutely with that attitude, with one exception.
Fuck you,
dude. You know how kept on rambling about how I think I'm crazy because everyone likes Metroid Prime and I don't like that game.
Yeah.
Imagine how I feel about Pokemon.
I think Pokemon has many more haters than Metroid Prime.
Probably.
At least proportionately.
And like with Hollow Knight 2, like everyone was like, "Oh, you just haven't played the game enough. You just haven't played the game enough." I 100%ed it. Oh, you haven't played the game enough. You need to 112% it.
Toy Jacks came in droves to try to defeat you.
Dude, I'm leaving a second comment just because I don't think you played the game enough, and I think you're quite childish.
Fuck you, Hollow Knight fans. Take the L. Your game just got delayed again.
Oh, yeah, Silk Song did get delayed again. Dude, Silk Song is just not coming out.
Silk Song will only come out when gamer behavior improves.
There's some, god-awful fan bases, though. Can we talk about toxic video game fan bases?
You mean all of them?
Literally all of them?
Nah, listen. There are a few that are good, right?
No, you just have to find your own non-toxic bubble. Like with Pokemon, the general fan base is very toxic, but if you go into the sub-communities, you can find the people who don't suck.
Surprisingly enough, I feel like horror games have the least toxic fans.
Horror games just are just people who like the games that they play and just want to bond over their love for the games instead of constantly bitching and moaning.
I never met a horror game fan that's like, "Oh, you didn't beat Resident Evil 4 remake on hardcore mode? What are you, fucking casual?" I've never once met someone like that. But meanwhile, I every time I summon in Dark Souls, I'm just called a bunch of slurs. And for good reason. I'm a filthy casual. What if for the next, if we do another Let's Play, Demi, will you play a Soulsborne game?
No.
Yo, can we force Demi to play Dark Souls?
Please.
Demi Souls?
I don't think my computer can even run that.
You have a Switch and a capture card.
Not another monitor, though, and there's such a delay that, it's unplayable.
Then get another monitor.
Go buy a fucking $20 television, Demigloom. You have a job.
I'm saving so much money that, all my money that I don't save goes directly into my food.
So then one paycheck save slightly less and buy a $20 television.
No.
Have you invested at all?
No. Unless you count having a savings account as an investment.
No. Have you invested in, a Roth IRA?
No.
You should.
I have no need to do that right now.
But the earlier you start, the earlier you'll be able to retire.
Perhaps.
Also, it's the final day. Anyways, games that require a wiki. Honestly, I feel they're games that I just feel in the mood to play. And I'm just I want to learn everything about this game and just play it and just look at the wiki. And also, every Soulsborne game requires a wiki to play. I feel like games that require a wiki just have their place, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
I think I always just feel like a bitch when I use a wiki, and I think I just need to get over that. I need to just I know I'll probably enjoy Zelda if I play it, and if I'm not going to use like a wiki for everything because that would be stupid. That would ruin the whole point. But I need to just not be afraid to like, okay, I am stuck. Let's go to ZeldaDungeons.net real quick.
Yeah.
And just enjoy myself.
I'm trying to think, like, what would be a good Zelda game for you to play that, just so you can, like, say you finished one. How far are you in Minish Cap?
Not too far. Big Guy Little Guy's on hiatus right now for reasons I assume you can guess.
Andrew?
No, you.
Oh. I bought you Premiere.
Big Guy Little Guy is on hiatus? Whoa.
I know, crazy,
I'm gonna
right?
need a minute.
Andrew plans on buying a laptop pretty soon, and then he says he's gonna do this shit.
What do you mean do this shit? He's gonna edit?
He's gonna... Well, first of all, he's gonna align the audio, and yes, he does want to try his hand at actually editing it, too.
Does he also need me to buy him Premiere?
Maybe.
I'm Mr. Beast. I'm so generous.
You're so generous. You buy so many people Premiere. We gave away 50 copies of Adobe Premiere.
Yo, can we talk about how Adobe is like the worst company ever?
They're pretty bad.
It's actually like genuinely it should be illegal to do what they do. And also, you know how like all of their advertisements are like advertising to like the younger generation of creative people? It's because everybody who's like been in the creative field long enough knows that Adobe fucking sucks, so they're trying to just get their tendrils into like fucking the young fucking creative crowd before they can realize that Adobe is a shit company. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, here's the fucking bruh.
Bruh.
This motherfucker.
I literally bought entire video editing software and haven't like used it except to make compilations of porn.
Demi. I just want you to sit in silence and think about what you just said.
Listen, okay, this is the strategy.
No. 3 minutes timeout. Deafen yourself for 3 minutes. Timeout.
No. This is the strategy, okay?
No, deafen yourself for 3 minutes. Timeout.
So on OnlyFans, you can press Control-Shift-I, and then click on the video file, and then right-click, open a new tab, like from the code, and then you can then it just like plays it in a like standard Windows format, and then you can download it, and then use a video editing software and just like compile all of them into one big file.
Demi?
And then you buy an audio mixer and a second monitor for the ideal experience. Ideal jelking experience.
Oh, she's doing a good game thing. I get it now.
Me when I r/jelk. Me watching people who don't joke.
Me watching people not joke.
They're killing themselves.
Put that on the screen.
You're just gonna have to sleep joke them.
That's just literally rape.
It's the funniest
joke.
You're gonna have
to like that, Riely?
No.
This guy just like comments. He was like, "I've been trying to get my friend to joke, but he just won't." And the guy was like, "You're just gonna have to sleep joke him."
You know,
what
rape.
is even jelking?
It is like a unique way of masturbating to make your penis grow bigger.
It's like stretching out your dick, and it doesn't actually work.
It's
like pseudoscience.
It's like
expert on the subject. Jelky over here knows all about it.
I do know about jelk. You know about gooning though? I'm much more of a goon enthusiast.
That's Jason. If you ever make an account on an SW website, it has to be jelky.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you, brother.
Good.
Where the fuck is the fairies? I actually have to look up a map. I know nothing. I'm a failure of a human being. I hate my life. Oh, it's just outside Zora Hall. Okay.
You guys ever realize that board games only have one map?
That's not true.
What board game has more than one map?
Mario Party.
We're talking about real board games. They only have one map. They have no other maps. Just one map.
Are you sure? I feel like there has to be a board game with
Monopoly and Star Wars Monopoly.
and Mario Kart Monopoly, and Zelda Monopoly,
No, there's
and
other
Wakanda
maps.
Forever Monopoly.
They're just always
Yeah.
DLC. They never come with the game.
There's
Oh.
3D chess and then there's 4D chess.
Those are different versions
And there's
of the game.
5D chess with multiversal time travel.
I love that chess. Tagged as a psychological horror game on Steam. Have you actually tried playing it?
I have not.
It is insane.
Racist, sex never, diabetes, relationship only with God.
State Farm.
You guys remember when
Married
people got
to-
mad that they made Jake from State Farm black?
I was
Yeah.
mad.
That's not
He's-
my Jake.
He's just a different guy. He's
No,
not the same
they-
character.
They fucking ruined it. They literally took the old Jake from State Farm commercial, used that exact same footage, except when it cuts to Jake, he's Black Jake.
I know. It's literally it's not a different guy. This isn't Harry Potter where they replace Crab with someone who doesn't bomb trains. Did we talk about that on this Let's Play, or was that a private DM call, Demi?
What?
I don't remember.
The guy who plays Crab in Harry Potter tried bombing a fucking plane,
Holy shit.
and that's why he gets replaced by another friend of Malfoy's.
Didn't Rowley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie kill his mom or something, or was that
No,
somebody?
it was like a background character,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
not Rowley.
it was the dude like playing his DS in that one like stage play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know the one.
Yeah, you know the one.
Yeah, you get it. All right, here's the fucking fairy fountain.
There's a bunch of like my work has like a food pantry where if you're poor you can take food from, but now there's just like a bunch of DVDs in there for some reason, and
What?
one of them was fucking something I was just talking about, which has left my mind.
Where is my
What were we
mind?
just talking about?
Where is my mind?
Funny Fight Club song.
Where is my mind?
We were definitely just discussing a film of some sort.
And the waters.
Harry
keep
Potter.
us-
Yeah, no.
No, we were talking
Not
about
Harry
Fight.
Potter.
We're talking about Fight Club. We're talking about.
Diary of
Fight
a Wimpy Kid. They had fucking
Oh, yeah.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid Roderick Rules was there.
That's
And
a
there's,
good
like-
movie.
There was also like 13 different dinosaur movies.
That's awesome.
Roderick Rules is the perfect example of the second being the best in the trilogy.
That's just not true. That the second isn't always the best, but in the case of Diary of the Wimpy Kid, yes, that's true.
Yeah. I'm not saying the second's always the best. It's just a frequent thing that happens.
I don't think it's frequent enough to be an occurrence. I honestly, Diary of the Wimpy Kid and Star Wars. Like, can you tell me any other?
Aliens.
No.
There are 14 Land Before Time
First of all, Alien is a quadrilogy. Second of all,
Yeah, but we don't count with like it was for all intents and purposes we can refer to the first 3 Alien films as a trilogy.
okay, but
It's like saying Star Wars isn't a trilogy.
Second of all, Alien is better than Aliens.
It's debatable, I think.
You're just wrong. Anyways, it's time to go assemble the Frog Army.
Man, I want to know who the fuck watched Land Before Time and they're like, great movie. Let's make 13 more.
Walt Disney himself.
Is that a Disney property?
Sam Walton.
Sam Walton.
Wow.
My coworker is like recently I've noticed them like referring to like them in like an ominous manner, realizing that they're talking about like the Walmart corporate people.
Them. You're so used to that being about like trans people or like some other equally edgy thing. And
It's never about trans people. It's always about Jews.
yeah, that was about the Jews.
Them 3 parentheses.
Unless it's them followed by the trans flag emoji, then you know.
Like, would you honestly say them and like refuse to elaborate on who you're talking about? They're probably talking about the Jews or Sam Walton.
Yeah. One of the two.
Wait, is Sam Walton a Jew?
Oh? Good question.
Yes.
Yes.
No, he's not Jewish.
You don't know that.
I hit Control F and typed Jew in his Wikipedia page and nothing came up.
Nothing came up. Definitive.
All right, this guy's clear.
Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm bad at video games.
I'm bad at remembering the layout of this place without going on the boat. I just want that goddamn frog. It's so hard to ask to get a goddamn frog.
How hard is it to get a frog around here?
I have to get 5, actually. But no, 4. One of them has already been gotten. Actually, 3. 2 of them have already been gotten. Here's the frog. What's up, little homie? So,
Bro, I think somebody might be after me.
What?
Yeah?
I think I'm being flagged.
How? You're gonna have to elaborate.
I've never gotten a single community guideline strike in my life, and then I got 2 in the same 2-week period.
Before.
On YouTube?
Yes.
You're about to get banned.
Not on the same channel.
Oh.
What channel?
One on my main channel, one on the issue crew.
What
For
was the
what?
community guideline strike for?
Well, the one on my main channel was just an unlisted monkey re-upload, which I purged everyone that I had immediately after that. And I was like, I hope the monkey Reddit got enough use out of those because I'm not risking my channel. And the one on the issue crew was the most recent episode we did because Kathy said some wacky stuff. But
Well,
the fact that they happened at such close intervals makes me wonder is somebody going out and flagging me?
Wait, did the new issue crew get taken down?
Yes, it's still on Spotify and shit, but it did get taken off of YouTube for hate speech.
What did she say that was actually hate speech? I don't remember.
Yeah, let's just in case though, let's not talk about this, Just seems like a good idea.
Uh-oh, Jason's in trouble. Jason's gonna get struck on YouTube.
I
We just talked about. Hold on, let me make sure that this comes really clear for the transcript. We talked about.
Yeah.
the racist.
Yes.
Jason might bleep that out.
Oh, I'm definitely going to. And I'm going to put in subtitles. I'm going to put in subtitles a vague idea of what you said, and it's going to be completely off.
It's just gonna say Demi then proceeded to say the N-word over and over.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to force you to just say the most heinous shit known to man.
Well,
there goes my career.
Well, I guess that's it.
I feel like I'm the only person in this friend group who has career ambitions that could be tarnished by a social media presence.
I have career ambitions that have already been tarnished and I've given up on due to my internet presence.
Riely, your boss at work watched an episode of your podcast and it was mildly embarrassing. I want to become a teacher.
Wait.
No, I wanted to become an early education person. And now there are threads on Kiwi Farms calling me a pedophile, so I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
Oh, great. I didn't know you wanted to become an early education person.
I did.
No, fuck off. Why does everybody want to be a teacher?
Throughout my entire life, I've just noticed that I've been able to connect with children well. I think the first time I noticed was I was pretty young myself, but I was I don't know, 9. and there was a baby in like the baggage that's not a word, in the baggage claim line at the airport. And the baby was like crying, freaking out. Its mother couldn't get it to shut up. And I walked up to that baby and I just started playing with the baby, and the baby stopped crying. And then they were ahead of us in the line, so when they left and they walked away, I heard the baby start crying again.
God damn.
And just there was that one occurrence, and there's been occurrences throughout my entire life that have just been like, I just have this innate ability to connect with kids well. So I as a young person, I was like, maybe I'll like go into like daycare or like early education. But I know that's never gonna happen now. So
Wow. I've noticed something. A lot of people really want to be teachers. Like, I just know a lot of people who are like, oh, I've always considered just becoming a teacher. And I have a conspiracy theory.
What? People never want to. They don't want to leave high school.
They don't want to leave school, or they. Oh shit! It's because like they're already used to like how teachers operate. You know?
I mean, that could be part of it. I genuinely believe that I'm good at teaching things, describing things. I think I'm just good at articulating things in a way that resonates with people, particularly children or people who are like not already versed in certain topics. And I also just have a passion for a lot of topics that I'd be happy to teach other people. That and just like teachers are my heroes. Like, some of the greatest people in my life were my teachers, and
I've not once had like a teacher who I've like actually enjoyed being with.
That's fair.
I just think I just hate people.
Wait, did you just say you've never had a teacher that you enjoyed?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I can name several teachers that I enjoyed that you also had, so that upsets me.
Well, yeah, but I also need to take into account that you are you. You don't like you can just get along with anybody. You have that power.
Bro, that one math teacher that I think you also had, that guy rocked.
We did not have a similar math teacher because all my math teachers were female.
Really? You never had?
I know who you're talking about because everyone was like, "Oh, that guy's so awesome," and I never had him.
That guy was cool. He built my fucking RetroPie.
Yeah, I know. You told me.
What a legend.
There were
a lot of legendary teachers at that school.
I got along with the bus driver.
Me too, bro. That guy was awesome.
Yeah, I like talking with him.
That was like me and him like
day. You gone?
Me and him had conversations like every day because what happened was I was the first one on and the last one off the bus. So like at the beginning of every day and at the end of every day, I would be the only person in his bus, and we would just like have a conversation.
On the last day, he said he would miss me. That touched my little heart, my cold little heart.
Your cold, dead little heart.
Yeah. All right, time to get this fucking frog orchestra together.
You didn't like the science teacher that yelled penis at people? Like, that guy rocked too.
No, because I failed his class. I almost failed his class.
Demi, did you not watch the issue crew clips? Come on.
The boys back in town.
I didn't watch them all.
Yeah, well, basically a science teacher yelled penis because he said it for a science lesson and someone got uncomfortable.
I think that was like a yearly bit for him, because I think he also did that to somebody when I was in human growth and development with him.
Yeah.
He gets to look forward to once a year. He gets to yell penis, penis, vagina, vagina at a child.
For real. Alright, bye everybody, see you next time.